Good morning. Good morning, everybody. We are 1 minute early. What do you think of that? Good morning. Good morning, everyone. We will let everybody catch up with the fact that we are live and online. It is a cloudy Saturday morning here in Vermont. Oh, Facebook's telling me I'm live. Thank you, Facebook. We are indeed live. We are going to, we'll wait a few minutes to start the podcast. Hello, Yvonne. Good morning, everyone. Stevie, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hello. We are live and in person for this Saturday morning's edition of Coffee Chat. For those of you that don't know, Coffee Chat is progressive, so if you don't watch us every Saturday morning, you'll probably note me talking about some things that we talked about last week. That's one of the things that we're going to do today. We're going to build off what we were talking about last week. So if you have no clue what I'm talking about, you are welcome to go back and watch all of the previous coffee chats. They are in the Facebook, they are in the video section of the Facebook page, and they are all there. So you're welcome to go and watch them. Good morning, everyone. Welcome into Coffee Chat. Buffy, good morning. Our friend Buffy gets up at, what time must it be there? 5 something. Good morning, Roz. Hello. Here's all our people rolling in for Coffee Chat. Buffy lives in California, so she's up pretty early to watch us on Coffee Chat. Good morning, Jessica. All right, we're going to start our podcast recording. Welcome to our podcast, folks. Just so you know, everybody, if you cannot watch the video on a Saturday morning, you can watch the replay. Good morning, Julianne, Lynn Marie. Hello, everyone. Hi, Nana. You are welcome to catch the podcast. We record the raw audio and we put it up on a podcast. Good morning, Denise. Denise is new. Welcome. Any of you who are new, welcome into Coffee Chat. I am now remembering to, I'm phenomenal at, Buffy says it's 5:30 in the morning, I think she just said. Excuse me. I am phenomenal at promoting my clients. I am not so phenomenal at promoting myself because we are not really selling anything here. This is my give back. This is my joy. So all the stuff I do for you guys off Working Single Mom is just my thing. So I forget to tell you things like we have a link in the About Us section that will take you anywhere you want to go. It will take you to the free downloads. It will take you to the podcast. It will take you to my business site. It will take you to the Working Single Mom blog site. So make sure you check that link out. There's lots of cool things in there. It will also allow you to sign up for our newsletter. So again, there is a link in the About Us section of the Facebook page. It is the link in our bio on Instagram as well. And if you click that link, it will give you a menu of all the different things that you can do to hang out with us and participate. And I always forget to tell you guys about it. So good morning, everyone. Good morning, Angela. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning. Buffy says it's so worth it to get up so early. So I'm glad she feels that way. We're happy to see her every Saturday morning. And we're happy to see all of you from everywhere, from wherever you're watching from. Okay, so we're going to build a little bit off of last week. Last week, you remember, for those of you that watch us, you will remember this conversation. For those of you that are new, again, you are welcome to go back and watch the coffee chats from the previous weeks because we are progressive in the Coffee Chat show. I am constantly building off of things we've talked about. I've been at the live Coffee Chat show, I think we've been doing this since 2017, maybe. It's been a long time. Good morning, Kim. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Tracy's here with us, monitoring as the Working Single Mom. She's monitoring as the page, so she can answer questions, and she's also weeding out anybody that might be creeping on our audience this morning. So, Coffee Chat is progressive. Last week, we talked about doing the thing and getting the power. And in that, we were talking about, good morning, Courtney, Melissa, hello. We were talking about how the things that we procrastinate, the things that we put off, the junk that we don't clean up. Good morning, Amy. Hello, Donna. The things that we don't clean up, the projects that we don't finish, all of that stuff weighs us down. All of that stuff steals our aliveness. All of that stuff, whether you think it does or not, whether you believe it or not, it's bogging you down. The trash in your car that you're not cleaning up, the pile on your desk that you're not dealing with, the drawer in your kitchen that you're not cleaning out, the cabinets in your bathroom that you never look under and just continue to throw stuff under there. So when I was talking to you guys last Saturday morning and I was sharing this whole thought with you, and I was sharing, I forget who the quote is from. I want to say it's a Ralph Waldo Emerson quote. Darren Hardy brought it up in a leadership training that I'm enrolled in, that I'm going through. It's a year-long leadership training. Good morning, Angie. Good morning, Karen. And he was hitting on the quote. And the quote, I believe, is from Ralph Waldo Emerson. I posted it last week after we got off the coffee chat. So in the quote, it says, basically, do the thing and you'll get the power. Do the thing, get the power. Do the thing, get the power. So in the training that I was watching, Darren Hardy was hitting on, do the thing, get the power. And I knew he was talking right to me. So, it was poignant for me because I was catching up on the modules of the leadership training that I was behind on, which was, I think, a total of 8. And then I was sharing with you guys that I had another training program that I enrolled in a year ago that's just been sitting that I haven't done. And I was sharing with you that although I read and finish books quite frequently, I had a couple of books that I started maybe 2-3 years ago and they were sitting there half finished. So in my conversation with you last week, I promised you that I would take the bull by the horns. I would be a good example. I would delve in and start cleaning up the stuff that I was not doing or, handling, things that I was procrastinating. So when I got off coffee chat last Saturday morning, I went and watched all of the modules. I caught up completely on the leadership training. I think that was like 6 hours of Saturday. And then the next day, I caught up on a bunch of the other training. I got through a bunch of it. So I think last Saturday when I spoke to you, I had still 15 modules to go in that other training. I now, as of today, I have 5 left to go. So I cleaned up 10 modules, which represented, by the way, like hours and hours, because each module goes anywhere from an hour to 3 hours on that other training. Point being is I did what I promised you I would do, and I started all weekend. I spent cleaning up all this stuff, and on Sunday, I finished one of those books that I promised that I would finish, all right? So, that being said, what I said to you last week was when you start doing the thing, getting the power, you'll create momentum, you'll start feeling great about getting stuff done, you'll want to get more stuff done, you'll create this like progressive energy, it will be a rolling thing, right? You'll start living on the high of getting shit done. Okay, so picture this. I get it all done. I really accomplished a lot over the weekend. I was feeling pretty good about, the fact that I promised you guys I would do it. I did it. I was being a good example. Wake up Monday morning, ready to get more stuff done. And and I walk into my sitting room and I have a white carpet in there. So just picture this. I haven't had coffee yet. It's Monday morning. I have a ton of stuff to do. I'm getting ready to get in there and do my affirmations for the day and get centered. I'm in a great mood. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I walk into the room with the white carpet. I turn on the light and there are 8 shit stains on the carpet. I'm not even kidding you. 8, okay? The cat must have had it on his paws or whatever, and he literally, okay? So now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna roll with this. I haven't even had coffee yet or anything. So I just go downstairs, I get the Resolve, and I get a rag, and I come back upstairs, and I'm down on the floor, and I'm spraying the carpet, I'm scrubbing the stuff, and it comes off, it's all good. And I go back downstairs to make coffee, and I just started laughing. Like, I was literally laughing out loud, because here's the thing. When you start catching momentum, when you start getting stuff done in your life, when you start gaining that power from doing what you said you would do and keeping your promises to yourself and other people and moving with purpose, chaos doesn't like that. And you can call the force of chaos whatever the hell you want to call it. Okay, you can call it the dark force, you can call it I call it chaos, and it represents basically whatever that force is that's anti to life and energy and all of that. Okay, that particular force likes it better when we're sad, apathetic, depressed, disappointed, because when we are without our power, right? When you are feeling effed up and you're sad and you're feeling icky and you have no energy to complete anything and you're apathetic, you are powerless basically, because you are just at effect of your life instead of being at cause. Okay, so when you start really rolling and getting things done and feeling good about your progress, chaos will start throwing things in there to try to move you off your track, try to upset you, try to take your peace from you. We've talked a lot about in the past about maintaining your place of peace and not reacting to things and instead responding to them. And for those of you that are not familiar with Noelle speak and how I language things, reacting is, very emotional. When you're in a reaction, nothing is going to happen. Nothing good's going to happen from that. When you're in a reaction, you are literally just pinging off whatever life is sending you, and you are not taking time and thought to make a measured response. You are literally just reacting emotionally, and nothing good ever comes from that, okay? So when you're on a roll and you're getting things done and you're feeling good about yourself and you're doing the thing and getting the power and getting things done and making progress, chaos itself will start throwing things in there, hence the carpet. Okay, so I came down to the kitchen and I was just cracking up laughing because I could see what was happening. And I just said, that's not going to work. I'm going to stay focused and I'm going to stay on track. So then throughout that day, like 3 other things occurred that normally, could have been things that would have just sent me into a reaction. One was a financial thing. One was something with my almost 20-year-old son. And I think one was a work thing. So all throughout that day, which would have been last Monday, I noticed how chaos was just trying to get in there and throw me off track. And then I had another bout of that on Thursday when I didn't feel very well, and my monkey mind wanted to tell me, don't bother to do the things on your list, you don't feel good. And I just said no, and I did it anyway. So for those of you that have been watching for a while and are playing the effectiveness game with us with the chart, and just a quick aside on that, the effectiveness game is just a game that we made up to track our progress in doing things like making sure we have stuff in our day where we're taking care of ourselves, making sure we're getting done the things that are important to us, and actually scoring ourselves on the daily about how good we are at getting things done. Because lots of times you think that you are very effective, and when you list out the things that are very important to you and you see if you're getting them done or not, then you can really determine your effectiveness for yourself. So there's a free downloadable chart. Again, if you go into the About section of this Facebook page and you just click the link, Tracy, if you're dropping links, you can drop the Linktree link. So Tracy works with us. She works with me at Working Single Mom, and she is monitoring. She's also been one of my best friends for 30 years. Trace, if you go into the About Us section of the Facebook page and capture that Linktree, it's a Linktree link / Working Single Mom. And that is a master link that we can be using that takes everybody to everything that they could want to do with us. It will take you to the free downloads, and in the free downloads, you can get a free download of the weekly effectiveness chart, and you can start to play that game with us. So the whole point of last week's conversation and this week's conversation is all of these things that you're leaving undone, all of the things that you're not handling and you think it's no big deal, you know, that book, that paper that you're not clearing off the desk, that bill you didn't look at, that conversation you're not having, that book you didn't finish, the drawer you're not cleaning out. These are all tiny things. However, they become momentous when they collect. So they are small things in their own moment, and they become bigger things, and they steal more energy as time moves on and you don't complete things. So when you complete the things, you get your power back. And that's the whole point behind the phrase called do the thing, get the power, do the thing, get the power. When you complete what you are putting off or you complete what you're procrastinating, you are feeling good about yourself, you are gaining personal power, and then you are able to do more and you want to do more and you're feeling more energetic and you actually gain more energy for yourself. So that's what we were encouraging you to do last week. We are still encouraging you to do that. We are encouraging you to take the bull by the horns, look around to see what are you putting off, what are you not doing. And if you are feeling sad, depressed, poor, if you are feeling like your life isn't going the way that you want it to, the quickest and easiest way to move yourself from that emotion to a better emotion is to just complete a task. And Tracy's reminding us that just simply making your bed every day is a task that can be completed. It's simple. It gives you energy to get another task done. And last week we talked a lot about there's a Navy admiral that has a famous speech called Make the Bed, and it's on YouTube, and I think they even wrote a little book about it. It's all over the place. And he basically says that, if you just make the bed every morning, you will set the day up for success. You will have completed a task. And he kind of goes into the whole reason why just starting out with making the bed. I believe he's a Navy admiral, and I can't think of his name, but you can Google "make the bed" speech and you'll find it. So get things done. Rhonda, one of my neighbors, is watching. Good morning, Rhonda. I hope you're enjoying your vacation. So complete a task. Especially if you're feeling, depressed, unhappy, whatever. Tracy just dropped the link for the Make the Bed speech in the comment section. It's the YouTube link. I recommend that you watch it because it's worth the watch. You wouldn't think that doing something so simple as completing a task could change your demeanor, change your energy, and change your vibe. It will. When you complete the one task, you'll want to complete something else. And you can start out by completing small things. Clean out a drawer. Clean off a desk. Something. Clean a surface off. Clean behind your kitchen sink. Whatever it is, do it. Do the task, get the power. Do the thing, get the power. Do the thing, get the power. I cannot stress this enough. I lived in it all week because I promised you I would. I took the momentum from the weekend and I took it into the week, and I kept working on that training that I've been putting off, and I kept getting things done, and all of the projects that I have my hands on for work are flourishing. Great things were happening all week for people. Miracles were occurring. The energy was just really high. And as I said on Thursday, there was another bout with that chaotic force that just throws something in there to try to throw you off your game. And I just powered through and got stuff done anyway, even though I didn't feel good, even though I didn't feel like it. And lo and behold, yesterday I felt great. Today I feel great. Do the thing, get the power. Cannot stress it enough. Tracy's reminding us that just because the country is in a whirlwind doesn't mean we have to be. That is one of the things I try to stress to you guys in the things that I do with the Working Single Mom stuff, is remind you that you can't control what's out there, but you can very much control, sorry, allergies. You can very much control this right here. You very much have ultimate control over yourself, how you respond to things, whether or not you react to things, and what you can accomplish. You've got all the power for you. And you will find that as you start to get things done and gain a little bit of power and keep on moving through things, you will feel better, you will vibe higher, you will attract better things, you will gain more power. It is progressive, just like the Coffee Chat Show. The more you get done, the better you'll feel, the better things you'll attract, the better things will go, like that. So we are starting probably like every 6 or 7 months, we kind of do like a reset, and we start with like all the basic success principles. We start from the bottom and we build on that, and then we like go around again for a season. So we are in that space where we're starting sort of from the bottom, which is to say that we are starting with you just recognizing that you have control over yourself, and that if you are sitting in the middle of a mess, with things not getting done, and you are feeling shitty and apathetic, I can give you all the tools in the world to help you out of that. Unless you start cleaning up what's around you, unless you start cleaning up the basics, no tools that I share with you are going to help you. So first we have to get you to see that part of the way that you're feeling is because of what you're surrounding yourself with. And it's time to start cleaning that stuff up. It's time to start just do the next thing in front of you. Start with action. Start being in action about completing tasks, finishing things, getting things done, straightening up your area, cleaning out your car, straightening up your house. Somebody just mentioned in the comments that it's spring cleaning, all of that. Let's just begin by starting to clean up your personal space. All right, we'll start with the materialistic things, and next week we'll start talking about doing spring cleaning in your mind and in your attitudes. Let's this week have you continuing to do the thing and get the power. Do the next task in front of you, complete the task, get the power, do the thing, get the power, like that, okay? So that's what I'm encouraging you to do. We have ways that you can participate with us. We have a newsletter that you can sign up for. That is the only place, by the way, that I am now blogging. I am blogging twice a month. We have fresh blog posts that go up every day on theworkingsinglemom.com. I have bloggers that work for me and they blog for us, which is great. And I personally am blogging twice a month. And you can find my blog in the newsletter. And somebody just asked if the Coffee Chat Show is a weekly thing. It is. We are live every Saturday morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I am going to remember to make an event on the page. As I told you at the beginning of this, I'm excellent at promoting my clients. Not so good at remembering to promote what we're doing, what I'm doing. And that would be the Working Single Mom Coffee Chat Show. It is every Saturday morning. It is at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and I will continue to make an event on the Facebook page for it. I can even have Tracy help me with that. She's very good at details, and so is Kim. So go to the link in the About Us section. So go to the Facebook page, the Working Single Mom Facebook page, which you're on right now to watch us. Click the About section and click that link. And in that link, you can find all the things. You can get to the podcast. You can get to the newsletter sign up. You can get to our Instagram. You can get to, I think, our Twitter. You can get to my corporate site. You can get to the Working Single Mom site. You can do all kinds of things from that one link. That's what's great about that link. And you know what? It's the first time I'm telling you guys about it, and I've been doing coffee chats for years. So we made that link to make things really easy for you. Okay, so do the thing and get the power. We have people watching from the Philippines. That's great. Welcome, Veronica. Do the thing, get the power. That's your assignment. Should you choose to accept it, like Mission Impossible, should you choose to accept your assignment for this week, do the thing, get the power, get shit done. you'll feel better, you'll gain personal power from that, and then you'll want to do more stuff, and it will be progressive, and it will just keep rolling. So we're going to say goodbye to our podcast folks. Thank you for listening. And Facebook fam, I always save you for last. I hope you have a great week. I hope you go and click the link. Remember, go to the About section of the Facebook page, click the link, and from that link you can get to all kinds of different things to do with us, including all the free downloads and including signing up for the newsletter, which I encourage you to do if you want to read my blog posts. And if you want to read the blog post that was in last week's newsletter, it should be on the website. So go to theworkingsinglemom.com and look for the post, because it's funny. I tell you the story about the carpet and Monday morning. All right, you guys have a great week. It's good to see everybody. Buffy, Roz, all of you, thank you for joining us. All my regular people, believe it or not, I look for you guys on Saturday mornings. I'm always happy to see you. I'm happy to see everyone else. I welcome all of our newcomers, and I will see you guys next week. Take care.